Welcome to PrairieFoxSurvival.com. I'm Richard, and today we're going to be cooking up some python. And we're actually going to do this in 3 different steps. We're going to be making python poppers, which we've started folding some up right here. I have one I'll show you how to wrap. And we're doing these in a cream spinach dip and also in cream cheese. And what we're going to do, I'll show you this one first. This is the size we cut our python. As you can see, it's a white meat. And you want to be careful where you buy it from. Now, we buy ours from Durham Farms. And you can go to our website and we will have a link to that. Let me grab a knife here. Okay, on this one we'll do in spinach dip. The principle is the very same on any dip you use. We're going to spread it inside here. And it is kind of messy, but I guess all good things in life are messy. Do our cream cheese, or spinach dip, that way. We're going to lay this little feller in here, roll that up. Now, one thing, we're using thick sliced bacon, and you want to stretch it. You can't do this with thin sliced. And what we do, we just lay this over the top to keep it from coming out. And we start bringing the bacon over it, just like that. And then we grab a toothpick, we stick through there to hold our bacon. And that's about all there is to it. And we're going to be cooking these on the new wave rather than the grill. Of course, like I say, it's very messy. And now we also, on the python, we had some small pieces left over and didn't have enough jalapenos. So what we're going to do, we have a moonshine barbecue sauce, and we're going to dip this in moonshine barbecue, and we're just going to barbecue it right up here with the rest of the python. Okay. Now the last one, and we'll be showing you all these after we get them cooked. The last one we have, and Danny, see if you can see this. Is that a good shot of it?
Yeah.
The last one we have is, this is strips of python, and we put it for 2 days. We've been marinating it in mojo sauce. And you can get mojo sauce at most of your Mexican grocery stores or in the Mexican food department of your larger grocery stores. And we will just simply grill this, and the mojo sauce should be the main seasoning we need on it. So let us get this going, and we'll be back to you. And I think these python poppers are going to be a big success at some of our parties we have, especially where you're getting a bunch of rednecks together. Okay, we've got our lunch ready here and getting ready to chow down. We have our jalapeno poppers here. Or I shouldn't say jalapeno poppers, these are actually python poppers. And then we have our barbecue python here, well, not barbecue, but in mojo sauce. And it is tough. I would almost suggest that people have trouble chewing that they would almost do it in a pressure cooker first and then go ahead and cook it. And as you see, the pieces we barbecued, the leftover ones. Now, this total meal, python has about 93 calories per 3.5 ounces. So breaking this all down, of course my wife's meal, she eats a little lighter than I do. Her meal's about 500 for the calorie counters in here. and mine's about 565 because I eat like a half a can of the ranch style beans on my own. And so we're going to get out and we're going to get down to some good eating. I do keep a little of a mojo sauce here. I like it to dip my meat in. Okay, after eating the python, I would like to say the different ways that we tried on cooking it. The python poppers were the best. I guess it was because of the moisture in the cream cheese and the spinach dip, and possibly the wrapping of the bacon. So we did find with the python that it had a very tough taste if you grilled it, and it also had a tough taste, I'm sure, if you'd tried frying it. So really I would suggest eating python, definitely the poppers. If you're going to cook it another way, put it in a pressure cooker and cook it, and then put your seasoning on and finish cooking it the way you want to. Other than that, I would suggest using it in stews. If you're in an emergency situation and you have to eat one, I would try boiling it over just putting a stick through it and cooking it. Unlike rattlesnake, it's not a flaky white meat. It is a white meat, but it's very coarse. The taste of it, if you're using it in poppers, I don't exactly know what I would compare it to. On the other hand, if you were eating it fried, grilled, or something like that, I would say it would be like, not a cottontail, but trying to eat a jackrabbit fried. And that's about how tough they are. So until next time, I want to thank you for coming to prairiefoxsurvival.com and look forward to seeing you the next time.